The idea to create a compact laptop with fairly productive components is far from new. Almost all of them turn out to be noisy and hot, which is due to the extremely complex organization of the laptop cooling system in compact cases. Simply put, if you want to make a powerful model with a multi-core processor and a discrete graphics card without going beyond, say, 16mm thickness, then either put up with high temperatures and noise, or just forget about this idea. To refute, or confirm, this statement, MSI recently introduced the new MSI Prestige 14 laptop model, available in 4 hardware configurations, the oldest of which is equipped with a 6-core 12-core Intel Core i7-10710U processor and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 graphics card Max-Q. Packaging. MSI Prestige 14 comes in a compact cardboard box, quite ordinary, as if it were mailing. Nevertheless, all the basic information about the laptop model can be found on it, including the serial number. Inside it, between the polyethylene shells, another box is inserted, only now from snow white cardboard and with the logo of the gaming series on top. A laptop is located in it, and besides it in the kit you can find a power adapter with a power cable and several instructions with a warranty card. Appearance and ergonomics. MSI Prestige 14 series were originally presented in 2 colors, gray and white. A little later, a pink version was added to them. Our review turned out to be a gray version made of metal and plastic and corresponding to the military reliability standard MIL STD-810G, as well as some other components manufactured by MSI. The design of the laptop can be called calm and balanced. This model looks very elegant. The top panel is made of aluminum and has beveled edges that glisten at different angles. Also on the cover we note that there is an MSI gaming logo. We add that the dimensions of the laptop are 319 x 215 x 15. 9mm, and it weighs only 1,254. True, you still need to consider the 329 gram power adapter, which cannot be done on a long road. The laptop is supported by a long rubber foot in front and 2 rings at the back on the axis of opening the display. On the plastic base of the case, we note large-scale perforation, which occupies almost half of its entire area. On the left side of the laptop are 2 Thunderbolt 3 interface ports, USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C, with support for a fast charging system, power and battery indicators, and a microSD card reader. On the right side you can find a combined headphone or microphone port and, suddenly, 2 USB 2.0 ports. Such a strange decision to equip a modern laptop with slow ports from 2000, the manufacturer explains the need for their use for peripheral devices, mouse, keyboard, modem, printer and others. The display frame of the MSI Prestige 14 is quite thin, only 4.5mm on the sides, and the width of the upper part is 8.5mm, which is explained by the placement of HD cameras and microphones in it. The laptop display leans back 180 degrees. Input devices. MSI Prestige 14 is equipped with a compact membrane-type keyboard without a numeric keypad. The dimensions of the main keys are 16 x 16mm, the function keys are half as low, but the enter keys are increased, both shift and backspace. The key travel is 1.5mm, they work very quietly, but still not silently. Printing large amounts of text is quite convenient, although a habit is required. Feedback is not pronounced, but still palpable. There is a 3-level switchable backlight. The dimensions of the 2-button touchpad are 140 x 65mm. At work, he does not publish any creaks. This can sometimes be found on laptops. A fingerprint scanner is integrated in the upper left corner of the touchpad. Screen. The notebook MSI Prestige 14A10 SC057 RU used 14-inch IPS Matrix Innolux N140CN2 with a resolution of 1920 x 1080. The outer surface of the matrix is black hard and semi-matte, specularity is well defined. There are no special anti-reflective coatings or filter, and there is no air gap. When powered by mains or battery and with manual brightness control, there is no automatic adjustment according to the light sensor. Its maximum value was 276 CD per square meter in the center of the screen on a white background. Note that by default, the screen brightness decreases markedly in case of dark images. However, this behavior can be disabled in the settings of the graphics core. The maximum brightness is low. Even at maximum brightness during the daytime on the street under direct sunlight, the screen will be almost unreadable. But if you block yourself from the sun, a slight shadow, you can see something on the screen, and if there are also loose clouds, you can will and work. The laptop, rather, is designed to work indoors. Sound. On the sides of the front of the base of the MSI Prestige 14 are built-in 2 stereo speakers with a power of 2 watts each. The audio codec Realtek ALC298 is responsible for processing and outputting sound. The overall sound experience is satisfactory. There is a lack of low frequencies, but it seems that the sound is reproduced crystal clear, although in reality it is more an illusion than reality. The measurement of the maximum volume of the built-in speakers was carried out when playing a sound file with pink noise. The maximum volume turned out to be 74.38 weighted decibels. This is the average value among laptops. Work under pressure. The laptop has a unified cooling system for the central processor and the core of a discrete graphics card. It consists of 2 flat heat pipes, through which the heat flux is transferred from both crystals to the radiator and is cooled by a fan with flat blades. Air heated in this way is thrown back. The minus of this approach is obvious: the circuit already heated by the central processor will be pressed to the GPU crystal, which means that it will not be cooled as efficiently as possible. Also, such cooling arrangements should result in high noise levels. However, in such a compact and thin case, it was probably difficult to come up with something more efficient and quieter. Battery life. MSI Prestige 14 A10SC comes with a 90 watts ADP 90 power adapter, 20.0 volts, 4.5 amps, with a USB Type-C connector. To recharge the laptop, you can use either of the 2 same type of connectors on the left side of the case. This adapter charges a 4600 mAh lithium polymer laptop battery from 5% to 98% in less than 1 hour and 40 minutes. The autonomy of the MSI Prestige 14 is not bad, but not a record one. So, for example, if you watch video on a laptop with a resolution of 1920 x 1080 pixels, and a bitrate of about 14 megabits per second in energy efficient mode with a display brightness of 38%, 100 candela per square meter, and a sound volume of 20%, then a full battery charge is enough for very impressive 6.5 hours. However, if you use a laptop for active work, copying files, installing a large number of programs, constant network activity, etc., then the battery will be discharged in less than 4.5 hours. In games in comfort mode, the laptop will last only for 1 hour and 29 minutes. Conclusion. First of all, the MSI Prestige 14 A10SC is interesting for its combination of compactness and performance. For the features that the developers were able to realize in this small and light laptop, they can be praised, even despite the high temperatures and noise level in the most efficient operating mode. Obviously, the CPU performance will be enough for most users working on the creation and processing of resource-intensive digital content. However, the question arises here: is there enough for this small 14-inch display, and for how long 16 GB of soldered RAM without expansion is enough? A discrete NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Max-Q graphics card, 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2, Thunderbolt 3 ports, a good display, a fingerprint scanner, a convenient touchpad and backlit keyboard, a fast SSD and a modern Wi-Fi wireless adapter 6. A microSD card reader, which is not often found in modern laptops, a modern design, and the use of aluminum panels in the design. MSI Prestige 14 really looks stylish, but at the same time it's not overloaded with fashionable design chips. If you need the most productive model of the laptop in the most minimalistic dimensions, then the alternative to MSI Prestige 14 will be quite difficult to find, so many of these shortcomings will have to turn a blind eye. We hope you liked the video. Do let us know your experience of using the MSI Prestige 14 laptop in the comments below. Please subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching.